Are you worried about the new normal? These 8 tips might help. They help me for sure. First, do not feel guilty being sad about it. The most important thing to remember in moving on from anything is the fact that we need to acknowledge what happened, allow ourselves to feel the emotions that it has brought upon us so we can let it all out, and finally, get ourselves into the stage of acceptance. As I went out to a public place for the first time after months of being at home, I felt like a child in awe of seeing a world that's new and different. Like a child wondering how everything works now that a new normal is becoming a reality. I caught myself just staring at people and observing how they are doing with all this. Everyone was wearing a mask like they've been wearing it for ages. Families waiting patiently in line. Everyone sitting far from each other. I saw old people passing by and I felt afraid for them right away, like they are my own grandparents. I felt confused not because of what's happening, but because of how weird the situation was for me at that moment. I am the type of person who can easily adapt, but I guess seeing and feeling it for the first time really just hits you. I'm glad I felt all those though, because it somehow slowed me down, got me to think about this new normal, and got me to accept the new reality we're facing. I know it's still a long process for all of us, because we still don't know what lies ahead, but just remember that it's okay to feel scared, to feel sad and emotional about it. It's okay to miss the old normal. It's okay to feel fidgety being stuck at home or being out with limitations. Don't let the thought of you feeling those emotions add to your worry. It's normal, and you're not alone. Don't feel guilty about it. Second, have the right perspective. This basically means trying to remain positive in spite of everything that's happening. Every time something bad happens to me, I always think of how a situation could have been worse. And no matter how depressing a situation may be, for some reason, I'm still able to think of how it could have gone even more wrong. I know that this new normal is teaching us a lot of things. So far, it has taught me to be more grateful, more disciplined, more creative, even to be kinder to others. It also has helped the environment recover big time, which is also for our good. I believe that whatever happens, happens for a reason and for the good. It just depends on how we go through it. Practicing optimism definitely has been very liberating for me and has been a very good source of strength to battle anxiety. I discuss more about perspective and how to stay positive in tough times in this video. I'll put the link down below. Third, limit the information you take in. Of course, it's necessary to keep ourselves updated with the news or county announcements regarding what's happening. We need to stay updated for new rules to follow, current precautions, and opportunities to help as well. I keep myself updated, but at the same time, I make sure that I do not dwell too much on all the negativity that surrounds it, because I know that even if it looks entertaining, it affects my mental and emotional health. For example, during the first weeks of the pandemic, I watched the news online about stores not having enough sanitizers, alcohols, or hand soap, so I process the information in my head and simply plan on what I need to do. I don't keep on watching just to watch videos of people fighting over hand sanitizers in the groceries, because it just doesn't do anything for me. It'll just make me worry when I know that I don't have to. So yeah, just limit the news consumption and negativity. Fourth tip is to adjust your daily schedule. The quarantine has definitely caused changes to our planned daily routines. If you're the type of person who was super productive before the pandemic and now has been very sluggish, try adjusting or creating a new routine that works for you and works for this new normal. My new routine now has hours when I'm in the home office for work. Then I allot more time in the kitchen now since I home cook more. I've also allotted more time for rest or self-care because I feel that this is the best time for it. It's still good to have a schedule or a list of priorities each day so that we don't just let the day pass by and feel bad that we weren't able to accomplish what we had to accomplish. I like adjusting and creating a new normal in the household as well. Fifth is to focus on what you can do, not on those things that we feel like has been taken away from us. Focus on things you have control over. It's basically telling ourselves to skip the pity party. Instead of feeling bad that I'm not able to fly out to visit my family or friends yet, I just focus on the opportunity of being able to connect with them through video calls. Instead of thinking about how you can't go to the gym anymore, focus on the benefits of thousands of online workout videos that you can do at home. We may not have control over restaurants allowing people to dine in, but we do have control over how we set up our own dining tables like we were in a restaurant. Simple stuff like that can keep our minds knowing that it's not the end of everything. We just need to figure out creative ways on how we can make things work. Next is to keep your mind busy. This doesn't mean you work overtime for 16 hours straight so you don't allow your mind to think about worry. That's totally not good either. Keep your mind busy by doing anything that benefits you or makes you happy and feeling fulfilled instead of sitting and just worrying and overthinking everything. We can try to learn new things, develop new skills, hone our talents, try new recipes, talk to people you haven't talked to for a long time, clean our closets, read a book, watch new movies, create a healthier meal plan, have a relaxing long bath, get our much needed sleep, work out, and a lot more. Keep your mind busy because it's a waste if you use all your time and energy just to worry. Number 7, surround yourself with positive people. We cannot literally surround ourselves with that much people with the current situation yet, but we still can surround ourselves with positivity by connecting with positive people. This can be through video calls, texting, or regular calls. We can also pay them a visit once everything is safe. Connecting with others is very important at this time so we don't feel isolated and alone. We will also be able to maintain normal conversation with others, to get updated with their lives and vice versa. Get some laughs here and there and just enjoy the talk. Surrounding yourself with positive people and engaging in positive calls help lift our spirits up. Last is to pray and believe that everything will be all right. The most powerful thing we can do right now is to continue praying for everything and everyone. We can say a little prayer for those who are badly affected by this, those who are suffering, those who are exposed to the virus, those who are in need. We can pray for protection for our families, for our friends. We can pray for guidance and clarity on what to do next. We can pray for peace, strength, and love that they may be upon each of us so we may all deal with this new normal with the right mindset. Prayer allows our minds and hearts to believe. Believing means to trust something way bigger than us, and trust allows us to be free from worry. Do not worry about the new normal. The fact that there can be a new normal, which is universal by the way, the fact that there can be a new normal means that there can be a new you as well. It doesn't mean we're changing who we are. It just means that we're making a few adjustments to make things work. Don't worry, that's a useless feeling. We're all in this for a reason and we're all in this together. We'll be all right. Let's continue to be worry-free and make happiness happen every day. If you like self-improvement, lifestyle, and good vibes videos like this one, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and by considering subscribing and hitting that notification bell. Sending you lots of love and good vibes.